Hi, my name is Kelvin Henry Shamboko. I'm someone who believes in growth, possibilities, and taking charge of your own future. I've seen how the good opportunity can change a person's life. And that is why I'm very passionate about helping others discover options beyond the traditional path. Today, I'm here to share a best model with you that has transformed many lives, including mine. And I believe it can open doors for you. Wow, let us dive in. I want to welcome you to Explosion Connected Economy Movement, a movement that is changing people's lives. For this is the heartbeat of the future. It is where dreams are connected, leaders are built, and Africa's economic potential is unlocked. Yes, together we can make this country a better place for everyone. This project is being powered by empowered consumerism, where ordinary people achieve extraordinary results. And it was founded in 2006 by these three gentlemen. The man in the middle, the Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Edgar Batong. The gentleman on the right side, the Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. John Asprin. And on the left, we have the Chief Finance Officer, Engineer Francis Miguel. Because of their exceptional leadership in the 19 years that we've been in existence, we have been winning awards after awards. And of course, we started as a local company in 2006, but as we are talking right now, we are already in more than 35 countries. And the good news is that Zambia happened to be amongst the countries where we have an official office. Now, the question is, what is it that we are bringing to the table? What problems are we solving as an entrepreneurship? Well, we are solving two major problems, and that is health and wealth. For we believe to say, your health is your wealth. I want you to imagine being very healthy but very broke, or being very wealthy but very sickly. You are not going to be able to enjoy your life that way. Now, to help us understand and appreciate the health part, how about I take you through the nutritional talk and I show you the body anatomy. This is the body anatomy. Our body is made out of the cells that makes up the tissue, that makes up the organs, that makes up the system. Then we have the whole body. Now, in the layman's language, a healthy cell simply means a healthy body. And this is how a healthy cell looks like. And unfortunately, most of the cells are looking like this. But the question is, what has made this cell to be like this one? This is a cell that has been attacked by free radicals. Now, the question is, what are these free radicals and how do they come about? Now, these are the factors that negatively affect our health and cause free radicals damage. Take a close look at these factors. The question is it even possible to avoid these factors? Now, I want you to imagine living in an environment where it is next to impossible to avoid all these factors. What do you think is going to be happening? Imagine being turned into a punching bag, where you're being punched, you're being bombarded, you're being attacked day in and day out like this. Can you be able to survive? And you wonder why we have so many lifestyle conditions. Most of these conditions that you know of, they are directly linked to free radical side effects. And of course, they're not caused by any virus, no bacteria, but simply because of the same free radicals that we are just from looking at. Now, I understand you're going to tell me to say, but Mr. Shambok, I'm fine. Yes, you're fine. But then the question I have for you is, when was the last time you visited the doctor for medical checkup? It doesn't matter how you're feeling right now. If you've not been to the hospital for medical checkup for the past 3 months, even when you're 100% sure that you're fine, there's a very high possibility that you may not be fine. Because most of the conditions, by the time you're going to know that you have them, they could already have reached a very advanced stage. Now, just look at these statistics. 1 in every 2 men, they have the odds of getting cancer in their lifetime, and 1 in every 3 women. These statistics are not in our favor at all, and we need to do something to beat the odds. But then what should we do? That is where now prevention comes in picture. And World Health Organization is recommending 3 things. They are recommending, number 1, diet. Number 2, rest. Number 3, exercise. We don't have much problems when it comes to the last one or the one that is in the middle. But where the challenge is on the first one, diet. At good milire kashin good malwele. But then when we talk of that, what exactly are we talking about? Now, World Health Organization, they did well to break it even further. This is what they are saying. They are recommending a balanced diet, and they went on to explain it this way to say, that is why you need to be having 7 different vegetables and 7 different fruits on a daily basis. Now look at this one. You are going to realize to say that even the solution that has been provided is a challenge to most people. Now, you may have the time to eat all these vegetables and fruits, but you may not have, the money to buy these same vegetables and fruits. And also the opposite is also very true, where you may have all the money to buy these vegetables and fruits, but you may not have the time to consume all of them. That is why we are coming in as an organization to bridge the gap, to provide the solution. So working in partnership with these world-class manufacturing companies, and our giant partner is Nature's Way, a company that has been in existence for over 50 years now. It has over 200 medical doctors and scientists and herbalists who works on the products that I'm about to show you. Introducing to you our breakthrough products, and our flagship product is C24/7, which simply means complete nutrition, complete protection 24 hours, 7 days a week. It has over 22,000 phytonutrients and antioxidants enhancers in one capsule. It is nutraceutical. No colorants, no preservatives were added to it. And of course, we can break them down. We are talking of 29 vitamins, minerals, and trace minerals, 18 amino acids, super green foods, and on top of that one, instead of us giving you 7 different vegetables, 7 different fruits, we make them 12, just to make sure that you enjoy, good health. And on top of that one, there's even some mushrooms. These are medicinal mushrooms from Japan and from Europe. Maitake, kawaratake, hiratake, shiitake, and many other mushrooms, which can help prevent and reverse all types of cancer. There's even some digestive enzymes. Good health is heavily dependent on good digestion. C24/7, not only that, has 10 essential fatty acids. These are good fats that are going to remove all the bad fats from your body. It also has the anti-aging and the longevity polyphenols, and these are going to make you to live longer but still looking younger. C24/7, because of the way it was made, it is going to put you in a position where you'll be able to prevent and reverse over 100 lifestyle conditions. Whatever condition you are seeing here, the answer, the solution to that condition is C24/7. Hypertension, diabetes, anemia, gout, goiter, kidney disease, insomnia, name them. The solution is C24/7. And of course, we have some other products. The next product is the sister product to C24/7. We came up with this one to make it a general product for everyone who is somebody. Because C24/7 has those 2 components, the anti-aging and the longevity polyphenols, we cannot give it to people who are still growing, or our mothers when they're breastfeeding, or our sisters when they're expecting. But because even them, they are vulnerable, that is why we came up with this product so that they can as well be able to use this one. We have some other products. The next one is Restore Life, which simply means restoring life. It can do wonders as well. It's going to protect the heart, the mitochondria, and also prevent against inflammation. And when that happens, be rest assured of living longer but still looking younger. We also have collagen. This one, of course, derived from the fish oil, coming looking in the oil gel form, rich with omega-3, EPA, and DHA. It's a very wonderful product for your eyes, for your brain, and also removing all the excess bad cholesterol from your body, and many other benefits. Now, all these products, they come in the capsule form, but also have some beverages. And the first beverage is the world's first alkaline coffee. It is a coffee, and yet it was decaffeinated, and it also has alkaline, balancing the pH levels in the stomach, and it is also nutritional because it was fortified with complete phytoenergizer. So you're going to have all these health benefits. And the next one, it is my choco, not your choco, but my choco. This one, of course, this time around, we have the kids in our mind. How about to give them a chocolate-flavored drink? And as they are going to be enjoying that chocolate-flavored drink in your mind, to say they are having access to over 16,000 phytonutrients and even DHA. And of course, that way, they are not just going to be very healthy, but very alert and very sharp. We also have this wonderful product, which is the energy diffuser. Put it at the back of your gadget to protect yourself from radiation. Now, we have so many testimonies. This is just one of many and many testimonies that we have. This is our leader when he was expanding the project to make this gentleman who had tried so many things, went to so many places, trying to find a solution to his problem, but to no avail. But then he tried our products. The wound that was not healing because he was diabetic started healing until it healed completely. And now that is very healthy because this big man is very wealthy. Now he's even able to enjoy his wealth. Now, this is what we're talking about. We have amazing products. I remember the time when I met this opportunity, I had low blood pressure, and of course, I also had gastritis. But because of these amazing products, all those two conditions are a thing of the past. The question is, why use the products? Why use the products? Your health is not an expense, but an investment. But if you don't invest in your health now, at some point in your life, it is going to be an expense. Now, would you not want to age gracefully, stay disease-free, stay strong and vibrant, and enjoy your freedom? If the answer is yes, I would want to age gracefully, then I want to welcome you to our amazing project. And of course, make sure that you get in touch with the person who has shared this link, who has shared this video, so that you can make some inquiries on how you can be able to access these products. Now, I want to welcome you to the next part of our presentation, which is the business opportunity. So the question is, why entrepreneurship? Now, imagine yourself without that job, because the day you get that job is the day you should start thinking yourself without that job. Imagine your family after your death. If that was to happen today, would you be able to sleep in peace or in pieces? How about the many friends that you have who depend on you and the relatives who depend on you? Can they be able to inherit that which you are doing right now? Or how many of them, every time when they kneel down to pray, they remember you in your prayers because you are a source of their blessings. You are a blessing to their lives. We are talking about high levels of unemployment in this country. There will never be time, not in this era and age, when we are going to have every graduate employed, because times and seasons are changing. And that being the case, in fact, it is estimated to say in the coming 5 years, most of the people, they are going to lose their jobs to artificial intelligence and robots. I want you to imagine a life full of time and financial freedom. If money and time was not a factor in your life, where would you be right now? What kind of schools would your children be going to? We are talking about leveraging. If the only time you get to make money is when you're actively being involved, then you are living a very dangerous life. Because the question is, what is going to happen the day when you're not going to be active? Don't you need money when you're not active? We are here to show you a system where you can be able to leverage, and that way you'll be able to create residual income for yourself. Now, this is one thing that is very, very, very clear to us. Everywhere that we've gone to, it has been discovered to say most of the people, their earnings are always lesser than their expenses. I don't know about you. And to some people, they've resorted to getting loans, which has become a trap. And we understand it is because responsibilities, they've kept on going up, and yet income has remained constant. And now just look at this one. 5 years from now, you are going to be 5 years older. The question is, are you going to be 5 years better? At the age of 65, 35% of people would have died. 54% will still be dependent. And 5% will still be in job. Simply because when they were working, they were making active income. We are here to show you a system that can take good care of you in your old age. 0.04% will have financial freedom, but only 1% are going to enjoy time and financial freedom. If you are going to belong to the 1%, then you should be willing to do what the 99% are not willing to do. Because you don't expect to be doing what the 99% are doing and still expect to be in the 1%. It doesn't happen like that. This project that you've come to see is here. We are working with Zanaco Banking. You'll be able to access all the money that you're going to be making from this company. In this company, don't have to wait up to month end. We access our money 3 times in a week. And that goes on to show you how legit we are. But then the question is, how do I become part and parcel of this project? Don't worry. This is how you get started. You just need to buy any of our 5 packages. The ED Plan 3.0 package. And our first ED Plan 3.0 package is the Novice package, which is at 6,600 kwacha. And this package, it comes with 3 shares and a personalized account, one-time lifetime international registration, and you'll be able to access our website anytime we want to. And on top of that one, add the 400 kwacha. This 400 kwacha is going to come with an ID, explosion ID, which is going to give you access to all our offices, and also a flash where which has all the materials that you need for you to be able to understand the business more and even be able to build this business. The next package is called the Technoverse package, which is at 19,200 kwacha. And after you add the 400 kwacha, which is the Expo Starter Kit, it comes to 19,600 kwacha. Now, this time around, not 3 shares, but 7 shares in an international company. And everything that I've talked about under the previous package, it applies even here. The next package is called the Digiverse, which is at 39,600 kwacha. And after adding the 400 kwacha, which comes with the ID and the flash, it comes to 40,000 kwacha. And we are talking all 15 accounts all under your name. And of course, everything applies here as well. The next package is called a Megaverse package, which is at 78,400 kwacha. With the Megaverse package, you're going to have 31 accounts all under your name in an international company. Now, this is one thing that I like about our business. This is a risky-free business in the sense that when you make the investment, you receive products worthy your investment, and going forward, whatever you're going to be doing in this business is going to be profit for you. By the way, those are your products. You can do whatever you want with them. And of course, if you choose to sell some of them, you could have gotten part of your money back. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to implore you, I want to encourage you to follow the 4 steps. We have the Max Face package. Go for this one. If you are that person who has big dreams and would want to achieve your dreams in a short period of time, I encourage you to follow the 4 steps. The first step, grab the opportunity. And of course, use the products and share the benefits that you're going to find in the same products. And as Explosion, we are going to come in and help you support and help you to build your business, help you to create the network for yourself. Now, whichever package you're going to choose, you're going to be exposed to 8 ways of making money. And the first one is where you make money by simply being the sharer. Every time we're going to share this opportunity to someone and they join. Let's take, for example, they join the smallest package. When the company is going to say thank you for being the sharer, you're going to receive a 1,000 kwacha as direct referral bonus. For introducing someone who joins the second package, the Technoverse, the company gives you 3,200 kwacha as direct referral bonus. You bring someone who joins the Digiverse, you get a 6,450 kwacha. And for a Megaverse, that is 9,650 kwacha. And guess how much it is for a Maxiverse? For introducing one person who joins with a Maxiverse, the company gives you 27,000 kwacha as direct referral bonus. By the way, this is unlimited. This is limitless. It is unlimited. You can bring as many people as you want, and you are going to be paid according to the number of the people that you bring and the type of the packages that they've joined with. Imagine that when you bring people, 10 people that joins the Digiverse, you could have made over 60,000 kwacha. This is where we pay you for using your mouth. Stop using your mouth for free. It is time that you started talking profitably. How many people have you connected to where you buy your clothes from? And every time when you do that, how much do they pay you? But imagine with our organization, when you do that which you've been doing for free, in this organization, you get paid for doing it. Now, even the way we are going to arrange the structure for your business, it is going to be in the manner that will allow us to support you, to the fullest. We work under the unique binary arrangement, where for one account you just need to work with 2 people. But I know you know more than 2 people. But then where do you put the rest? You don't put them around yourself like this. Instead, you can choose to support any of the 2 people that are already under you by giving them what we call a spillover. So this is what I'm telling you. Join today and you stand a chance of receiving a spillover from someone who is going to join later. I know of someone in our team who is making more than 20,000 kwacha from a spillover he received when he joined. He simply positioned himself and is making that money. Now let me show you the next way of making money, which is the matching sales bonus. This is what made me join this business. Now, under the new vest package, of course, you need to bring 2 people for one account. And of course, we assume that even the people that you've brought, they've also joined with the new vest package. So the money that you are seeing here is the money that was paid to you under the first way of earning, which is the direct referral bonus. But how do we pay you under matching sales bonus? Under matching sales bonus, we started by first dividing your account into 2 sales forces, the left side and the right side. And every time we're going to have someone on the left sales force and another one on the right sales force, we are going to be matching the 2 and be giving you matching sales bonus of 650 kwacha. Yes, we already have the 2, and that is exactly what you're going to do. We're going to give you a 650 kwacha. And of course, the other good news I have for you is that for the new vest package, you're not going to be working with 1 account, but instead you're going to be working with 3 accounts, as you're going to receive 2 more bonus accounts. And we are going to arrange them in this manner. So from the 2 people, you have made 2,650 kwacha as a total. Now, we need to build the 2 accounts under here. For the first account, is going to be making free money from the activities that are going to be happening under these 2 accounts. So the second account, it needs to have the second person to make them 2. At the moment we do that, it's going to match. And from the third person who has joined, you've made a 1,650 kwacha. We do the same to the third account to make them 2. At the moment we do that, another 2,300 kwacha in 2 accounts. Now, just from the 4 people that have just joined, you have made 6,600 kwacha. Tell me, what kind of a business can you find which, just after introducing your first 4 people, you've already made the money that you invested in it? And whatever you're going to be making going forward is going to be your profit. That is how amazing this opportunity is. So support the 4 people. In here, we believe in working together, it's a helping business. So you support the 4 to make money for themselves, and that's how you also make money for yourself. So we are going to support the 4 under there by helping them to find their 2 each, so that they can make money for themselves. Yes, they are going to make money for themselves, but I want us to concentrate with your 3 accounts. So your second account has but 4, the same with the third account, and you realize to say, all these people, they're also under the first account. So you are making money from the same effort. Your second account, 1-3, the third account, 1-3. And also your first account from the same effort, 650, 650, 650, 650, and all this money has gone into your first account. Now, when you take a close look at what has just happened here, you agree with me to say, yes, you have made some money here, but then you are not the one who has brought these people. These people that have just joined, the 8 people, they've been brought by the 4 that were brought by you. By the time these people are joining the business, who knows what you're going to be doing? Maybe you're going to be sleeping, maybe you're going to be working, maybe on a vacation. It doesn't matter where you're going to be and what you're going to be doing. The only thing that counts is, are they joining under your network? If the answer is yes, someone joining from South Africa, someone joining from DRC, how much? 650. Your neighbor and someone joining from Eastern Eastern province, how much? 650. And of course, the pastor and the shepherdess, how much? 650. That is how beautiful the business is. This is where you create residual income for yourself. This is where you create a system that start paying you even when you're not active being involved. And all the success people, that is how they make money. That is how they make money. Now, with this, we believe to say, it is going to be unstoppable. And you don't have control on how you're going to be building your business. That is why we came up with some safety measures to protect the company from making some serious losses. So you have the potential of making up to 60 pairs per day. And that is, of course, 39,800 kwacha per day. You have the potential of making per month, that is 1,209,000 kwacha. Imagine a business that you started with 7,000 kwacha and gives you the potential of making this much. Even if it was to take you 2 years to start maximizing, the question is it worth it? Now, what could be the worst scenario? I don't know. Maybe is it 10%? Even if you are to make 10% from this much, the question I have for you is it still worth it? How much are you making from that which you are doing, and how much did you invest, and how long has it taken you to start making that money? We have a very wonderful opportunity. This one I can assure you. And the bigger the package, the bigger the income, the bigger the business. With a Technovest, you're going to have 7 accounts. Bring just 2 people. You could already have made that is 8,350 kwacha. We build the 4 accounts there by putting 2 under each. From debt referral bonus, you've made 25,600 kwacha. When we match for the 4 accounts there, a 7-8 into your account. We match for the second and third account, another 7-8 into your account. We match for the first account, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, because this time around we are matching 3 times. And you've made another 7-8 into your account. Just from the 8 people that have joined, you have made 49,000 kwacha. And your potential income this time around is not 60 pairs, but instead is 140 pairs per day, which is 91,000 kwacha, and per month that is 2,821,000 kwacha. With a Digivest, that is even more money, because you're going to be making that money times 15 times. And your potential income per day with a Digivest is 300 pairs per day, which is 195,000 kwacha per day, and per month that is 6,045,000 kwacha. For a Megavest, 31 accounts all under your name. And this is how we're going to structure your business. And the moment you bring just 2 people, you have made already 29,050 kwacha. We build the 16 accounts under there by bringing 2 people under each. And guess what? Just from that, you have made 1,088,800 kwacha. And of course, even your potential income this time around is going to be 620 pairs per day, which is 403,000, and per month that is 12,493,000 kwacha. For a Maxivest, just know to say that is a lot of money for you. And of course, just by introducing 2 people, you've already made over 47,000 kwacha, and even your potential income this time around is going to be crazy. Now, we have the next way of making money, which is retail profit. This is where now, the moment you become a member, you're going to enjoy a lifetime benefit of buying our products at the distributor price. If you want C24/7, you'll be able to access it at 675 kwacha, and you can sell it at any price but above 990 kwacha, and the difference is going to be your profit. We understand to say not everyone is a sales fan. So for that, don't worry. If you are that person who is not good at selling, you can still make money by using our other ways of making money. And this one, we made it 100% optional, so we don't force you to sell. Now, we have the next way of making money, which is the in-level bonus, where you are paid for every product moving under your network going down to the 10th generation. That is a lot of money. Under Unipay plan, you are paid for every package, for every product moving under your network, and that is going down to the 20th level. We also make money by having some ranks under stair-step bonus. You join as a distributor, the first rank you're going to have is that of a civil executive. I'm a gold executive. I earn 20 extra income from everything happens under my network. You might be wondering, how do I attain the same ranks? It is through working together with your team. And there's no time frame, no elevation, no demotion, no pass up. So under no pass up, let me explain the under road income. You join today, you are very busy, you know someone who is very busy, who knows someone who is very busy, who knows someone who is very busy. But then in the fourth generation, someone knows the hard work, and the hard worker becomes a global ambassador. Even you in your sleep, you're going to become a global ambassador simply because there's no pass up. So we all rise together, we all win together. There's no competition here, there's only completing each other. There's more in store. There's even traveling around the world on Zero Kwacha. And just recently we had a trip to Dubai, and more trips are coming. And the moment you become part and parcel of this organization, you stand a chance to win these trips and travel, to your favorite places on Zero Kwacha, everything done by the company. Now, there are so many things about our business. I know you might be wondering, but then can I be able to do this business? Wow. The one presenting to you, my name is Kelvin Shamboko, like I mentioned. And today, if I'm able to do this business, then I can assure you, you can also be able to do this business. I made this opportunity when I was running some boutiques. I had zero skills, zero knowledge about this industry. But because of Explosion Africa system, today I'm one of the millionaire circle member, meaning to say I make more than 30,000 kwacha. I make more than 350,000 kwacha per year from this same business. I'm a top earner, I'm a speakers bureau member, I'm a gold executive, and all this has happened because of our system. So join today. We are going to coach you, we are going to train you, and you're going to be the next person to share your success story. Please get back to the person who shared this link and ask them how you can get started today. Let's meet at the top where it will travel the world. I remain Kelvin Henry Shamboko. Bye.